What's happening? So, divine message for you today. Like, are you living with purpose? Are you living with intention? A lot of times we're like, hey, the manifestations that we're looking for are not coming through. Maybe I feel stuck. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe this isn't the path for me. I've been there so many different times where I thought I wanted to be something and I got a little bit of resistance and I was like, oh, I guess I'm not destined to be this thing because of all the resistance that I'm feeling. But a lot of times you need to really remember that the resistance is part of the manifestation. You got to move a little bit of what's in the way, and you need to ask yourself, are you living in purpose? Are you living in alignment with the manifestation you're creating? Because if you're only thinking about your manifestations as the positive, what you can get out of it, that's a one-sided relationship, right? And if you've been in a relationship with anybody, then you definitely know it's not always what you want, right? Especially if you want to have sex with somebody and they're not in the mood, you're definitely not going to get what you want in that moment, right? Unless you force the person to do so, or you guilt trip them, and then nobody wants to be part of that energy, right? So you got to think about that same kind of energy with your manifestation. Are you just asking for only the positives out of your manifestation and living hopefully, or living in a lie, essentially an illusion? Everything in this reality is a positive and negative. So when you manifest and you decide to manifest with more power and more attention and more intention, you want to count for the positive and the negative. Like, I'm willing to let go of a partner that's not in alignment with me so I can find the partner that is in alignment with me. I'm ready to let go of this job that makes me feel enslaved so I can actually start embodying my soul purpose, my dharma. A lot of times you're in this manifestation state and you're being asked to fully embody the next steps of your reality, which means walking forward fearlessly, working with your body, listening to what needs to be done, and making those shifts. And it's okay if you're afraid along the way. It's okay if you ask a million questions. It's okay if you even feel like you're making the wrong move. But if you don't keep experimenting, if you don't keep moving forward, the law of attraction is not going to meet you at where you're at. It's almost like two people that say, hey, we're going to meet at this cafe at 3 p.m. And then the law of attraction, being the other person, shows up at 3 p.m. And you're like, oh man, my bad. Oh my God, I'm running 45 minutes late. I'm going to be there eventually. I'm not really sure if it'll be exactly 45 minutes. And you start telling the law of attraction, who showed up on time, that you're not going to be able to show up on time. You're not going to be able to meet them. And then when that happens, what do you think the law of attraction is going to do? It's just going to be like, all right, well, you wasted my time. I'm going to go do something else. You might make the whole entire trip to the coffee shop to meet up with the law of attraction, but now the law of attraction isn't there because you're 2 hours, 3 hours late. And you can't expect the law of attraction to just be waiting around for you, because that's rude, right? It's a living being. It's a living vibration. It's almost a God, if you even want to think about it, a spirit guide. The law of attraction is literally a spirit guide. And if you don't meet it at the agreed upon time, at the agreed upon space, then you can't expect to hang out with your friend and co-create. That's just not how it happens. Embodiment comes through recognizing your participation with your relationship with the law of attraction. And eventually, when you have a really good relationship with the law of attraction, it's going to evolve. You won't even call it the law of attraction anymore, because you are the attraction. You are the law itself. So many people want to work with the law, which is out there, right? The law is over here somewhere. I'm going to work with it, right? Is what a lot of people want to do. But the whole purpose of being in this reality is to embody what you want to be. So you have to embody the law itself. You need to be the person that says, you know what, when people come into contact with me, they manifest. I can say that. I love saying that. Like, I love manifesting for other people. It's one of my divine abilities. And the more I keep reinforcing that and I embody that, I have more amazing experiences with people. I meet them in places I never thought I'd meet them. I hang out with celebrities I never thought I would hang out with. I hang out in an empowered space because I'm constantly empowering myself and I'm constantly empowering my friend, the law of attraction. And together, it's become a part of me. It's part of my brain. It's part of my anatomy. It's part of my body. And I'm using that to manifest the world around me. And this is what we call in Antojai, it's called ascended space. When you become so highly conscious in your reality that reality prefers to make your movements over another's because you have a higher sense of worth, of energy, of vibration. You are a higher spinning vortex, like Abraham Hicks talks about, that then allows you to be the embodiment of a ton of different manifestations, not just your own. Like when people come to me and they want to manifest something in their life, in a way, I have become so powerfully attuned to the law of attraction that I am the law of attraction, that I am their manifestation. Like they are manifesting their next reality through me as an instrument of the law of attraction. So it's absolutely important that you take the time to think about how you're embodying your actual manifestation in every way, shape, or form. Because a lot of times people are like, I want to be a psychic, but are you using your affirmations? Are you using your life? Are you using your manifestations as a way that makes you psychic, right? And I actually explained this to someone at a retreat most recently where I said, you're in a really high vibrational state right now. You can manifest whatever it is that you want, is what I said to her. I said, don't waste your time manifesting a car or a boyfriend or a house or the job. Don't do that. That's a waste of your energy. Instead, manifest you being more psychic, you being able to see more clearly, you being more magnetic, you being more finely tuned to your spirit guides, you being able to open up the unknown so you can be surprised with all the magic that comes through. I said focus on that, because if you can use your spiritual manifestation abilities for those particular things, the rest of your life becomes easier. Because if I say, okay, I want to become the most authentic version of myself, everything that's not authentic with themselves cannot vibrate with me. If I say with the law of attraction, I'm the strongest psychic on the planet, and I believe that, and I work with that, and I reinforce that over and over and over again until the point that I embody it, what do you think is going to happen? The law of attraction is going to prove to me and show me that I've been that high-level psychic this whole entire time. And then all the magic that you see your favorite influencers, your favorite creators living, it becomes your life. I know because I'm living that life. And I'm not talking from like this bullshit perspective of like, oh, just do it. I hope it works for you. Like, no, I'm literally doing it because it's working in my life. It's giving me the results I'm looking for. I train people all over the world to do this. And I'm constantly learning. People think I'm a master at manifestation, and I'm still learning. And a lot of times we step into these spiritual arts and we think we're a master in them, but you've only been practicing it for a couple months. Like a Kung Fu master doesn't become a master at Kung Fu by just practicing for 2 weeks. Like they have to dedicate their life so that they embody Kung Fu, and then when a fight starts off, they don't even think anymore. They just react because their body is the alchemy of Kung Fu. And we have so many different examples of it. Like when you start learning yoga, it seems so tedious because there's so many moves. And then once you've done the moves several times, you become embodied. Someone says the move, say Savasana, you'll automatically go into that in a trance without even realizing that you had to think about it in the first place, because your body has become embodied with the magic that is yoga. You see what I'm saying? So if you're looking to do some one-on-one coaching, check out the links in the description below. I also teach my QR3, Quantum Reiki 3 program, where you'll be world recognized through our organization as one of the top energy medicine doctors in the world. And you can also join us in the Antojai Alchemy program, where I teach you how to become an ascended master, a pure 100% shaman, through all the techniques that I've learned through my entire childhood, working with gurus all around the world, and just living the life that I'm pretty sure you want to be embodying as well, right? So give yourself the opportunity to be who you are today and embody your manifestation without any excuses. And listen, every time you embody your manifestation, somebody's going to have beef with it. Somebody's going to hate you for it. Somebody's going to find a reason to give you some sort of strife or negativity. And it's up to you on whether or not you want to entertain and hold on to their energy. That's what's called karma. What other people do to you is their karma. How you hold on to that karma is your karma, right? So allow yourself to really live from that space, be embodied, and then eventually other people will want to be just like you. So I'm sending you all the love, and I hope this helps you on your healing journey, especially if you're a coach and you're looking to be a coach. So I'll catch you in our next episode.